Hey everyone, Shebim here and welcome back to our next episode of the WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. This is our third showing of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We've got a cracking show lined up for you tonight, including a main event of Cody versus Jon Moxley one-on-one to become the #1 contender for the United States Championship. And here we go then, opening the show with Shibata versus Ishii. A match I know I've done several times before, I do know, but I don't care, to be honest. I enjoy it. It's two great guys that go together very, very well. Two heavyweights, two strong style heavyweights, two great strikers. Nice boot right across the chest there by Ishii. We've got a fun show for you tonight, as we said. We've got this match. We've got a main event of Cody versus Jon Moxley to become the #1 contender for Hangman Page's United States Championship. And we also have a tag team match. We're going to see the debut of a new tag team that we've not used before in this universe mode, and that is going to be Kingdom. Mike Kanellis and Matt Taven going up against the team of Sanada and Evil of LIJ. So a pretty fun show for you tonight. Looking forward to it. Shibata slamming the arm of Ishii into the mat. Now bringing him back up to a seated base before going over the top with the cutter. There's the pin. Only for a 1 count. Shibata with a big boot into the spine of Ishii. Tries to bring him back up to his feet, but Ishii fighting free. There's a boot right in the chest of Shibata once again. Shibata's back up. Nice running knee strike, catching Ishii right in the side of the face. Clubbing blow to the back by Shibata on Ishii. Now send him into the corner and a haluva kick. Wow. Big boot right in the corner, and Shibata just taking a second now to decide his next port of call. I just realised I've not scheduled in the Never Openweight Championship for a match at the pay-per-view. Nice GTS style move there by Shibata, and Ishii smartly rolling underneath the bottom rope, avoiding avoiding getting pinned really. I'm just wondering, should we make this a Never Openweight #1 contendership? The winner of this one gets Brody Lee at our next pay-per-view Dominion. We could do that. There's a sleeper hold here locked in by Shibata. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. The winner of this one will get a match against Brody Lee at our Dominion pay-per-view for the Never Openweight Championship. Because I've just realised that's the one, for some reason, it's the one belt I've not actually scheduled a match for. So it's going to be Brody Lee. And that's Omega. Okay. I know what we're doing now, we're fine. It's going to be a pretty awesome pay-per-view, actually. I've just booked a random match that I want to see, so we're going to be going with that. We're going to have, at the Dominion pay-per-view, Brock Lesnar going one-on-one with Brian Cage. That should be a bit fun, shouldn't it? Nice stiff right hands there by Ishii on Shibata. I can talk you through the Dominion card quickly. We're going to start things off, of course, with War Machine defending their tag team championships against the former junior heavyweight tag team champions that are best friends. Of course, we've made that belt defunct in this universe mode, and to apologise to best friends who've given them that guaranteed championship match. Then we will have Kushida defending his junior heavyweight belt against somebody. We're going to find out next episode who that's going to be, though. And we're going to have, of course, Brody Lee defending the Never Openweight Championship against the winner of this match. We will have Hangman Page defending his United States Championship against the winner of our main event here this evening. We've got Lesnar versus Brian Cage, as just said. Jericho defends his Intercontinental Championship against, it was Tanahashi, wasn't it, I think? And then, of course, Suzuki defending his IWGP Heavyweight Championship against Kenny Omega. So it's going to be a pretty awesome pay-per-view, actually. Pin here by Ishii from the Brainbuster, and Ishii gets the win. So Ishii's going to get that match against Brody Lee at Dominion for the Never Openweight Championship. Where's my highlight? I've lost. There it is. I found it. I found it. I need to start giving these two guys matches that's not each other as well. I do plan, once I get ahead of my recordings, and this is going to be a big when, because at the moment I'm really struggling to get ahead of my recordings because the amount of videos I'm doing. But once I get ahead of my recordings, I do plan on doing a G1 style tournament alongside the Universe mode. So in that we will have a lot of different wrestlers going at it then. I think that'd be interesting to see people like Ishii involved in that. But like I said, I do stress that'll be when I'm ahead on my videos, because I need to be about a week ahead before I could even consider start recording those sort of extra videos, because that's going to be an extra like 10, 12, 15, 16 videos. That'd be massive. But there we go. Great win for Ishii. He's going to Dominion to face off against Brody Lee. Of course, Luke Harper for the Never Openweight Championship. And here we go then, tag team action with one of the worst cutscenes the game has to offer that it keeps feeding to us over and over again. We have got Kingdom. Now, let me know what you think of this Matt Taven court. I don't know a lot about Matt Taven, I'll be completely honest with you. I've not seen much of him, so let me know what you think of this one. I have a feeling it's probably very good. You can always tell when they're good because they don't look generic. They look like something completely different from what the game normally gives you. So let me know what you think of that one, because I think it is pretty good. I like the idea of this tag team as well, the Mike Bennett or Mike Kanellis and Matt Taven tag team. Of course, we're going to have these two guys as part of our Ring of Honor Universe mode as well. Mike Kanellis is scheduled to fight in Ring of Honor for the Television Championship this weekend in a Fatal 4-Way elimination match against Aries, Ciampa, and Lethal. Wow, I remembered. So that'd be pretty fun as well. Evil, nice, taking Taven. Oh, is that Taven? That's Kanellis, isn't it? Taking Kanellis down with a headlock. As Sanada working over Matt Taven. Nice dragon screw. Sanada and Evil are a pretty solid team, and Sanada looks like he's getting some pretty strong singles runs recently as well. So I wonder whether we might have to go for the tag team of Evil and Bushi soon, and then have Sanada as like an upper mid card, because I like the idea of the upper mid card now, because I've always been stuck on these sort of videos of New Japan. I've always used the same people over and over again. That's the problem I've had with New Japan. I've used the same people over and over and over again for certain levels, and I feel like now I really want to sort of open things up. We've had the discussion in the comment section recently about bringing in Almas as part of the Intercontinental picture, which I really love the idea of doing. Of course, he is a former Intercontinental Champion, I was told, as La Sombra, so I think we'll definitely do that. I was planning on using him as part of the Junior Heavyweight division, but I feel like I would prefer to see him in the upper mid-card picture, and that offers up a lot of very interesting options, really. The likes of Andrade faced off against people like Kota Ibushi or Naito or people like that. I think that'd be really cool. There's also, we could use Bennett up there in the United States, the Intercontinental picture. We could use, I think Taven's the current Ring of Honor champion, so he's probably good enough to be up there. And like I said, we've seen Sanada recently do a few singles matches up there. I think Lance Archer's getting a singles run now with David Boy Smith Jr. leaving. So the upper mid-card in this New Japan roster, I think, is going to start to become a lot more varied. I'm going to try and open up a bit after this pay-per-view. This first sort of month, I've gone very much along the lines of normal New Japan. But I think next month I'm going to try and really open it up and just try and make some more exciting things happen. Just try and make some more variation happen, because I don't want to get stuck in a rut where we keep using the same people over and over again. That was one of the reasons why I started doing this new universe mode with the new brands, and that was to try and get some more variation back into it rather than just using the same roster, because I was getting bored recording it, so God knows how much you guys were getting bored watching it. And obviously it's working pretty well because the views are up tenfold. Well, not really tenfold, but the views are up massively since starting this new universe mode, so you guys are obviously enjoying this as well. So I'm enjoying it at the moment. I want to make sure that we just keep using fresh, exciting stuff and don't get stuck in the habit of using the same people over and over again. But like I said, I've tried to be a bit conservative the first month or so, but as we go a bit further forward, we're going to see some more interesting things happen. I've got a big thing planned for the weekend, actually, which I've not announced yet. But I've not announced it yet because I'm not 100% sure I've got the time to record it. But hopefully it won't be a problem, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. There's a pin here. 1, 2, and 3, and Sanada picks up the victory over Bennett, and that is a good win for LIJ in this tag team division. It shows their strength, and of course we already have a tag team match lined up for this month, but moving into next month we'll be looking at potential tag teams. I'm also thinking as well, like I said earlier about the G1 tournament, we could also at some point look at doing a World Tag League tournament as well, but again we would have to do that as on top of other videos, so I need to get ahead a bit my recordings before I even consider doing that. See, the problem I've got at the moment, I'm recording and editing is fine, although I was up until 2 o'clock last night editing videos, but that's not a problem for me. The problem I've got at the moment is just my upload speed. My internet is so bad. I moved into a new house about a year ago. It's a new build, and the internet is awful. We've been promised fibre optic internet coming soon, so hopefully when that does happen, the videos are going to be a lot more consistent and hopefully on time. That's the plan anyway. Anyway, enough of telling you about the woes of my life. It's time to get into our main event of the evening, as Evil and Sanada are really milking this one, as they should do, because I must admit, I did give Bennett and Taven a bit of a stat boost before this, so I was expecting them to win it because I really want them to be a lot more competitive in this universe mode. So, be interesting to see how this all pans out moving forward. And here we go, the main event of the evening. The winner of this one will get an opportunity at Hangman Page's United States Championship at the Dominion pay-per-view in a couple of weeks' time. Well, next weekend it is, actually. The strange thing about it, well, it's not strange as such, but Cody, of course, is already the United States Champion, or the American Dream Champion of our AEW roster, so yeah, Cody stands the chance of walking away with 2 United States Championships in this universe mode, which would be pretty fun. We're yet to have a double champion in this universe mode, aren't we? Oh, is that the case? Yeah, Kenny Omega's got the chance at Dominion if he beats our champion Suzuki. So that should be pretty interesting, actually. And of course, Moxley's got a great opportunity here as well to show what he can do. Moxley's not really... He's not won anything yet, has he, Moxley? Of course, he was part of the Combat Zone Wrestling Best of the Best tournament, which was eventually won by Aleister Black. And he was in that #1 contendership match at All In against Kenny. That's the problem with this universe, man. I love it because it's so in-depth and it's so varied, but at the same time, trying to bloody remember what's going on is difficult for me to do, so God knows how you guys doing it. I'm recording every single one. I've got all the paperwork in front of me. I've got match lists. I've got results. I've got everything in front of me. And even I can't remember what's going on, so you guys must be struggling. Right, anyway, the battle commences on the outside, which I think is definitely going to favour Moxley. He's much more a company to use his environment as a weapon. But Cody's no stranger. Cody big boot across the chest, and Moxley now bringing Moxley back up to his feet. Nice knee right in the gut. And some big strikes as well. I see this being a feud at some point in AEW. Of course, they're going for the Moxley-Omega feud to start off with, which I think is a wise move. And that Moxley versus Omega match at our All-In pay-per-view was fantastic. One of the better matches we've seen so far. As Moxley... You need to get back in the ring, guys. The referee's counting here. And Moxley just slamming Cody's face. It's gone to a draw. Nah, we're not having that. We're not having that. Let me just pop out. Right, we're going to pop out and we're going to tell them that we're restarting this match, boys. We're settling this on a draw, on a double count out. This match is being restarted. The referee rings the bell for the second time. And we continue on for the second time. We could have just made it a triple threat, to be honest, at Dominion, but we're not having a dodgy double count out victory here. Not in a big, important match like this with 2 top wrestlers. I want to see them battle. I want to see them do incredibly well, not to finish off at a quick, cheeky double count-out. So as the official general manager of New Japan, I went out there and got them to restart it. I should have restarted it as a... Well, if I could change the match type, that'd be great. I could have restarted it as like a Falls Count Anywhere match or something. But it was always going to be the way. The ring is not the be-all and end-all for these two. They're very comfortable wherever they fight. They're very adaptive to what they do. As Cody now locking in a camel clutch submission. But Moxley using his superior strength to break free. Nice boot in the gut of Cody before swinging into a Russian leg sweep. We've also got Juice Robinson I forget about quite a lot as well. Here's a question for you, right? For those of you that are still watching at this point in time. And I'll know if you're still watching because you'll answer this question down in the comment section. I had a weird idea while lying in bed last night. And I know that sounds really dodgy, so bear with me. Do you think a tag team between Juice Robinson and No Way Jose would work? I don't know why I thought of that, but I don't know. It just sort of got in my mind and I thought, you know what? The two sort of hippie commune sort of characters, I think it could work. And I was also thinking about the possibility of Velveteen Dream being involved in the upper mid-card here of New Japan as well. And also Velveteen being involved in other places. I'm trying to think of the best place for Velveteen. There's quite a few people from the WWE roster that I do want to find a home for, and Velveteen is one of those people, and I felt New Japan would probably be the best option for him. As we're back on the outside again, surely it can't be a second double countout. If it is a second double countout, we'll make it a triple threat for that United States Championship at the Dominion pay-per-view. I can't see it being another double countout though, because that'd be crazy. As Moxley now with the strikes, taking Omega down, and Moxley does slide back into the ring. I just called him Omega, didn't I? Cody struggling on the outside now. He's a bit shaken, but now finally does get his bearings and slides back in the ring as well. There's the boot right in the guts. Nice back elbows there by Moxley. Now there's the double arm DDT into the pin. 1, 2. No, it's only a 2 count. Be nice to find somewhere for Elias as well. I don't know. Elias feels very much like he might end up at Impact for me. If you do have any suggestions for places that people could end up from the main roster and from WWE, then please do let me know. Cody now strong right hand right in the face of Moxley into the crossroads. Into the pin. Referee, come on mate, get down. 2. And no, Moxley kicks out now as well. Cody looking like he's got his swagger on now. Shoulder block taking Moxley down. There's a second. Moxley sending Cody to the outside, but Cody now up onto the top rope in the corner. Into the double axe handle. Now bringing Mox back up to a seated base. Now wrenching back up the leg with the arm hooked as well. But Moxley able to slide free. I think he was thinking schoolboy, but just too close to the ropes. Cody now. Nice flatliner, but with the swing as well. Just dropping Moxley hard on his face. Cody, big chop. Strong forearm. Now catching Moxley in the front chancery. Hook on the leg. I thought he was going to go for a dragon screw, but instead now just dropping the body weight on the leg of Moxley. Backing up, and his feet are up on the ropes. The referee waits for him to put both his feet on the ropes before starting the count, because that's how bizarre the animations are on this game. And now once again, Cody just dropping his body weight on the inside of the knee of Moxley. And now again, I wonder if he's thinking like a figure four or something. The way he's working over those legs of Moxley does sort of lean towards going for one of those sort of submissions. Moxley now bringing Cody back up. Drapes him across the top rope before using the momentum of the ring rope to spring Cody crashing back first into the mat. Mox now bringing Cody up. There's a stiff forearm, followed by another. Mox now into the corner and follows up with the Bulldog. Middle of the ring. It's actually been a really good match. I'm glad we restarted it because it has been very enjoyable since then. Moxley now just slowing the pace of the match down, having a bit of a breather by just twisting the head of Cody. Cody's back up now, and there's an arm breaker. Nice roll through. And there is the reverse chin lock there by Cody on Jon Moxley. Moxley, though, slowly getting back up to his feet, swinging the elbows. Breaking free, but Cody taking Moxley up onto his shoulders into a gutbuster. Cody now once again looking for that flatliner, but Moxley breaking free with the elbows. Now into a snapmare, followed up by a big elbow to the back of the head, and that's of course where he got caught with that steel chair during the Fight for the Fallen pay-per-view, where Shawn Spears caught him with that chair. Nice fisherman suplex there by Moxley. He has hooked the leg, but I think Cody's hand was under the rope there, you know. I really think Cody's hand was under the rope. That's an interesting one. I don't know if we're going to get a replay of that or not, but I think Cody's hand may have been under the rope, which for me would signify that it shouldn't have ended that way. But Moxley does offer the handshake, and Cody does respond to the handshake, so I'm going to assume that Cody's got no ill feelings towards this. I'm going to assume that Cody is happy. Well, not happy as such, but he doesn't feel there's any dodginess towards the end of that match, so maybe Cody's hand wasn't. You let me know what you saw. Do you think Cody's hand was under the mat? And if so, do you think that Cody should be given another opportunity? Do you think he should be put into that match against Hangman Page? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Might just be the angle of the camera work. It might have just looked like his hand was under the rope, but it wasn't. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below either way. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you would like to see some more. Jon Moxley is going on to Dominion to fight for the United States Championship against Hangman Page. Should we add Cody to that match? It is your decision. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think Cody was cheated here, or do you think that was a legit victory for Jon Moxley? We'll be back tomorrow for our next episode in this universe mode. That is going to be the 3rd episode of Lucha Underground. And we've got a very interesting Lucha Underground for you tomorrow, involving a big name debut. An ex-WWE name making his first appearance in Lucha Underground. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Lucha Underground and for our second Shimmer show as well. Bye.